What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Probably TMI podcast. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can if you're watching us. We are on a Zoom meeting, actually recording this week's episode, and probably many episodes to come because, as you guys know, if you listened to last week's episode, Shelby has moved cross country. So it's a little more difficult to film in the same studio. So we took it virtually. It's like the good old pandemic days, and we are bringing the episodes to you over Zoom. Hope you don't mind.
I like the look of it.
It's kind of fun.
It's a lot more up close and personal.
Yeah, I feel like I can actually like talk to you guys instead of like to the side.
Yeah,
that's how we usually are.
Yeah, just going back and forth. Still in the studio though.
Yep, Char still got the iconic backdrop.
At least one of us has it.
Baby.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't take the PJ back to FL for the episode. My husband has it, the PJ. He took it to Italy.
Right.
Oh, your damn husband.
I know. And it's like, you need to prioritize me. Hello, the pod.
Time to get another PJ.
Yeah, we're kind of looking into that. So
wait, what's I'm lost. PJ?
Private jet.
Oh,
it's because she's not rich. She's not upper class. She doesn't get the lingo.
Yeah, I'm like lower dirt class, so I wasn't sure what PJ meant, but
dirt poor.
I apologize.
Yeah.
But today we're just gonna do like a little catch up, talk about Shelby's big move, what Char and I's been up to, what, just what's been going on. Because I mean, this is like our first time doing this, season 2 on the Zoom. So we want to, it's kind of like a trial and error. We're gonna, bring you the best content we can, but we want to, make sure everything works properly. So we're just gonna do a nice, sweet episode, just updating you guys, Yeah.
I think a little like sneak peek into our feelings about the podcast. We really didn't know if this would work.
Yeah.
Like we were all like very like hesitant because obviously like it'll be much harder kind of figuring things out when we're all separated, divorced. But I don't know. I think that this is actually not that bad. And I found out that like most YouTubers use Zoom. So I'm hoping that this just like goes.
Yeah, I say if this works out the way it was, we just set up a meeting like we did, start press record. I feel like this could even be a little more simpler.
Yeah.
Like so we were a little nervous, but I feel like it's how you are with change. You're like, oh God, I have to learn a whole new setup, but it's looking like it might be okay. I think we're gonna be okay, guys.
Yeah.
The podcast is just evolving.
Yes.
It is evolving. And I think that as more time goes on, it'll like just only get better, So we've already grown so much.
Definitely.
But anyway, now that we got done with that, how are you guys doing? I miss you guys.
We miss you
too. Yeah, I haven't really talked to either of you too much.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Been waiting for this big moment to catch up.
Are we gonna do that where we like purposefully don't talk to each other? So during the pod filming, we have more to say.
Something to talk about.
I mean, I used to purposefully not tell you guys things that I would like want to because I would wait for the podcast. So I could
right. That's me with my TMIs. I'm like, oh, let me save this weird story for when we get together.
That's so true. Yeah.
I mean, I've been not too busy. I've mainly just been prepping. I start subbing next week. So I had to do like my fingerprints and get all my, my background stuff. And just because you're obviously as a teacher, you're employed with the government. So it's a lot of security. So I've been doing that all week, emailing, I had an orientation, like a 7-hour orientation the other day of like what I'm doing. But so I'm going to start subbing next week. And then I'm in my big girl era. I'll start getting money finally. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's so crazy that like every job that you've had, basically you've had to do like fingerprints and like drug screening and background checks because she's worked for the city and then now like being a teacher. It's really crazy.
Yeah, I'm good thing I'm a good girl.
Yeah.
I'll say the fingerprints for this one, the government took a little longer than the city one did. So I was like, I hope they didn't find anything.
You walk in, they just hand you a piece of paper that just says like declined, and then it says reasoning your podcast.
They're out for your arrest. No, but we're good. I'm just excited to actually start making money for all the hard work that I do. So that's what's been going on. Just prepping, mentally getting very excited, very nervous, lots of changes, but I'm like welcoming them. It's like, you know, you
I
gotta
think
just hit it head
substitute
on.
stories will be like very different than your regular teacher stories too, because
Yeah.
kids be acting up with the subs.
Mhm,
So that should be interesting. I'm looking forward to hearing about it.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to be like, I want to just dip my foot in and maybe sub at like a middle school or high school.
Yeah, you should just
Because
try it out.
just for fun, like might as well, you know, I get paid. It's like I can choose. So I was like, because they're periods, so maybe, you know, the day will be easier if there's like a 40-minute period, or like I'll be like that sub out of high school and they're like, our sub looks like she's like 20 years old, like just graduated, because all the high schoolers are like huge and tall. I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, that's so true, because if you have like a obnoxious child or something, you're like, yeah, I only have you for like 30 minutes. So
yeah, I'm like, I'm just gonna sit back. But I feel like every time I have an update, it's about school, and it's like kind of annoying to talk about. But because I feel like it's the same.
That's kind of like the stage of life we're in, though, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, what can you do? That's basically like all we're doing.
Yeah. It's like, what's new? Nothing. The same. Actually, a lot of things, but it's the same general thing. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, not to discourage you, but kids shit on substitutes.
Oh, I know.
They really. But that's the thing, though.
Depends on the sub.
That's what I was going to say. Like, all of the subs that I remember were also equally horrendous and like bad. Well, so
they say to call yourself a guest teacher, especially because I'm certified. I'm a teacher. I'm not like a sub that just wanted to do this for fun. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm more like, I'm getting paid more because I'm certified as a sub, or like as a sub, but there's only a small amount of time where I'm going to be like maybe at a random school. I have 2 like long-term placements that I'm going to be doing that I've already been to. So it'll be more like, I feel like I'll be more respected for sure. So
well, I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
These kids these days are out of pocket. So I feel like all of the teachers coming in are very respected in my eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
Shelby, can I get a mug tour?
A what?
A mug tour.
Oh, of this mug?
Yeah.
You've seen this mug at home, right?
I was there when you made that mug.
Let's set a tour.
Okay. So I actually wrote the date on the bottom. You know those places you can go and it's like a ceramic shop and you can paint it and they'll like fire it and glaze it for you and you pick it up later?
I've been dying to go to one, actually.
Oh, you'd love it. It's so fun. It's a little expensive.
I've been before, but like I've been just dying to go and do it.
Oh, again. It's fun.
So fun.
Actually, a fun little story is we went for Matt's birthday like 3 years ago and we all painted stuff and
is it your ring light?
Anyway, we all painted stuff. I unplugged it with my toe and we never went and picked it back up. So it's just been sitting there. But anyway, this is a mug that I painted October 13th, 2017. It's got Leo and I attempted to
Just a day after my birthday.
Yeah. Maybe we went for your birthday.
I think we did, yeah.
The shine. Anyway, this says sunrise. And then this is a cactus here.
Manifesting Arizona.
Yep, manifesting. This is bean. Because
that's who you are. You're Shelby.
I'm Shelby. This is the little 1975 square. And then this is a moon. And it says and back because that's what my fam and I say. Down here it says you are cool. And then the handle says coffee dad.
I love it.
Thank you. I'm going to fix my light real quick because my toe fucked that up.
Shar, what have you been up to?
Same old stuff. Just been nannying and a lot of photo shoots been going on. Been super busy with that, which has been really exciting.
Yeah, you have been so booked and busy with that.
I'm pretty booked and busy. And yeah, I've been volunteering too with the church every Wednesday and everything. And I was invited to go to Universal this weekend.
Oh my God, fun.
So, are you going to go?
I'm going to because I already had previously agreed to dog sit for my aunt for Gasparilla.
But you always dog sit for your aunt.
Yeah, I know, but I told her I would. So it's like unless I can like figure something out with that, then I won't be able to go
Aw.
Universal, but I still would be going to Universal as a chaperone. So it's like not like that crazy of like a missed opportunity. You know what I
That's
mean?
true. Yeah. Well,
But
you
it-
really liked the last time you went.
Sorry. I like also like kind of lost my voice last night because I went out to Blur and it was just so loud and we were like yelling at each other.
Party
as we were
girl.
trying to dance.
Oh my God, how fun.
Yeah.
Did you go with your crew?
I went with Carly and our friend Ashley, who is from the church, and she brought a friend who's moving here from Fort Myers. So got to meet her new friend. So that, yeah, it was just a fun night out. I feel like I haven't gone out in a long time.
Oh yeah, I feel like you haven't either, but what a destination spot to bring somebody to Blur. If you guys don't know, Blur is a nightclub that like notoriously has drag queens, and it's just like a gay bar, I guess, but everybody goes there if they're in the area because it's fun. But
Yeah.
It's like the only place to go to like dance.
Was there any drag queens?
Yeah, it was drag night. So we like skirted out before her show. So yeah. We all we like just kind of hopped around Dunedin. It was fun.
Yeah, that is fun. I love Dunedin nights. You just go to a bunch of different places, hang out,
Totally
drunk, spend too much money on alcohol.
I spilled my drink all over myself. That was embarrassing. But they gave me a replacement drink for free, which was nice.
Oh,
They
nice.
did? Wow. That's very kind.
I
I feel like they wouldn't. I feel like they would be like, okay, that's your fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. And I was expecting that, but like, and one of the girls that we were with, she's like, had been a server for a really long time. She was like, oh no, they should give you another drink. Like, so I was like, hey, like I spilled my drink all over me. Can I get some napkins and another drink? And she was like, yeah, it's on the house. So I was like,
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
I'm happy for you.
Wait, was she a blonde girl, tall blonde girl?
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, we were at Two Lions.
Oh,
That happened.
Oh, Two Lion, the wine slushy place?
Oh, no.
That's Hob.
Oh, no, the wine
I
slushy.
think you're right. But now I'm.
Oh, you're talking about the one in
everywhere.
downtown Palm Harbor, Shelb.
Yeah.
That's the wine slush place.
Oh, yeah.
I
love that place.
I don't know. Maybe I'm mixed up on the names. I don't remember.
Okay, cool. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Didn't you go out last night, Shel?
Last night I went out to the Marquee Theater, which is where Sierra, my cousin, works, also my roommate, and it was K-pop night. So I got to, I know, I went there, saw Sierra for like 20 minutes and she had to go back to work. So I was out there on the dance floor alone. I met 3 girls. They're my friends now.
Cool.
And it was just like a bunch of K-pop music, like a DJ, and then like this group of girls that are called like MCK or something. And they're just like K-pop dancers, and they were just like performing on the stage. And they didn't play enough BTS in my liking. There was only like 3 BTS songs, so the whole time I was just like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Didn't know any of the music, but it was a lot of fun. I've never done anything like that before, but it was really sick because I may or may not have gotten free drinks all night. So
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job. Good for you.
It was cool. I felt so behind the scenes because Sierra was like walking me through the backstage, and I got free parking, and I'm like, damn, that's what's up.
Nice.
So yeah, it was fun.
In my laptop. I thought I already had, but I did not.
So my move.
Yes.
My coffee down. So I left Florida January 4th, and Charlotte, everybody was telling me I should like vlog a little bit.
Yeah.
But I didn't vlog any because I was already pretty overwhelmed.
TikToks.
Yeah, I made some TikToks though. You can go follow me at oh wow Shelby on TikTok. So I filmed a little bit of TikToks. It was good though. The older you get though, the harder it is to sit in the back of a car for days at a time.
Yeah.
And my back just felt brutal. Because we wanted to make time,
Mhm.
but also like we needed to stretch. And my dad's back was just in shambles because he just had major back surgery. So, and he
Yeah.
drove the whole way. And we were like, Dad, you could take a break. And he's like, no, like I have to be doing something. I can't just sit in the car.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. It was a great time with my mom and dad. We just basically listened to music, and I could only take like a few naps that would span for like 20 minutes, and then I'd wake up. Like I couldn't really
Yeah.
sleep. But by the end of our driving days, we'd usually like call it quits at like 10
Mhm.
o'clock and find dinner somewhere and then hit the hay at a hotel. But we made it to AZ in like 3 days. And one day we drove 880 miles. And
Jeez.
that's tough. But in the beginning, before I left, actually, this is a great story. I was like packing the rest of my things in the trunk, and I closed the trunk, and it's like 4 a.m. and I closed my trunk on my keys. So my backup key and my real key was in my car. So we had to call AAA, and they didn't come. We called them at like 5 a.m. They didn't come until 9 a.m. So
Oh my
we were
God.
set back heavy on the travels, but it's just funny. Just plays into the overall story of
Like, of
everything.
course,
Yeah.
that would happen.
I woke up that morning like expecting them to be gone, and I could hear Shelby. And then I like was getting ready to go because I was going to work at like, it was probably like 7 a.m. or like 7:30ish. And she's just laying in bed with Luna in her mom's bed. And I'm like, hey, what's
What are you doing
happening?
here?
She's like, psych, not moving.
Canceled the
moving.
move.
To cancel the move. Yeah, just decided last minute, just wasn't my thing. But yeah, I was so pissed off, and I was like fully expecting my mom and dad to whip my ass, but they were fine.
Yeah.
Thank God. So, but yeah, the food was horrible. I felt like shit. I was breaking out really bad. And we finally got here, and everything was smooth sailing. But yeah, it was an interesting move. But now I made it. I'm here in
You
my
started your
bedroom.
new job, or like your
Transition.
job at your new place.
I did. Yeah, I
Okay.
started. Yeah, I'm at my new Starbucks. It's very different than my other location, without doxing my last place.
Yeah,
But
very
this
different
one
in a good way.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they have like there's just a lot of different things that I've realized like that we probably should have done at the old Starbucks that we do at this one. But like it's more strict at my new Starbucks, but it flows easier, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. So I'm really enjoying it. People are super nice so far. So it's been really good. But I am trying to get out of the corporate chain, the corporate Starbucks chain, as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's really good. I love the place. It's super cute. I am not getting paid like at all basically in January, so that's tough. Rip the wallet.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I've got.
Have you explored it all?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a little bit. When I first got here, I needed to get some stuff like after mom and dad left. So I drove around by myself, which was new.
Mhm.
And I met grandma and grandpa up in Scottsdale, which is a little bit of a hike from Mesa. And I'm not taking the highways. Like I accidentally went on the 101, which is like a major highway here.
Yeah.
And I shit my pants, and I was on the phone with my mom, and I'm like, oh my God, I accidentally got on the 101. She's like, oh my God, Shelby, hang up with me.
Oh my gosh.
Focus. And I'm like, oh my God. But I like took the next
The
exit
101
off.
is like, I think the speed limit's like 65 and everyone goes like at least 80. It's like,
Yeah.
if you're not going 80, you are gonna get
already
killed.
Yeah, I'm terrified. I do not want to go on the 101, so I've been taking the back roads. But driving in Arizona is so beautiful because like in every area it looks different.
Right.
Like Mesa, you don't really see that many mountains or cactuses as much, but the more you drive, like you'll see cactus and mountains and like completely different. I don't know, it's just a whole different vibe. But I want to go hiking. That's my next thing. But I don't want to go alone for the first time. And Sierra's not a big hiker.
Don't go alone.
Yeah. So
Go to like more populated place like Papago Park or something.
Papago Park?
Yeah, that's what I would recommend.
Okay. I don't know where that is, but I may, because I don't have any plans today.
I think I saw you like put on your story, like those mountains that look like you're in Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Right across it, that's Papago. It's like around there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has Hole in the Rock. It's a good one. I used to go alone a lot.
Is Papago Park a hiking trail or is it just like a park?
There's like trails all over the place. So
okay. You used to go alone?
Like, yeah. I mean, I would go with Graham, my dog, but
true. Yeah. I don't have a companion. Going so
it's like it doesn't feel like weird at all. Like there's a lot of, it's like kind of a touristy, like more kind of place. So there's a lot of people around. So it's not like
gotcha.
It doesn't feel dangerous in any way. You know, if you know what I mean. It's
that's
very,
good.
like, open.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's something I've been struggling with out here is because me and Sierra have very conflicting schedules. So when I'm done with work, so I'll go to work at like 6 a.m., come home at like 1. She's getting ready to go to work. So then the whole rest of the day, I don't know what to do. And I don't have anybody to go do new things with. So I'm kind of just in my room being an iPad baby, which hasn't really changed. You know, I'm fine with that. And I feel like my life will accelerate once I have kind of adjusted more. Once I've been paid, I have some money, my bills are straight. So
and you make new friends, you'll be good. It's definitely an adjusting time. I mean, you've only been there for 2 weeks, a little bit more. So
yeah,
you're still new to the area.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to be, kind to myself and all that, but yeah, it's been really good. And I'm just living my AZ cowboy baby dreams.
I can't wait to come visit.
Girl.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited.
Shar and I have to take a little girly trip up and see you.
For sure. I really want to go to Vegas so bad. Rewrite my history in Vegas because it's only a 4-hour drive from Mesa.
I need some money before we go to Vegas, baby.
No, I know. Honestly, like we could take a day trip, go to Cali.
Yeah, I think the flights to Vegas too are really cheap. Like it'd be probably worth it to just fly.
Yeah. Like when Skylar came and visited me in Vegas, it was like a 2-hour flight. Not even.
Yeah. And he probably paid like $50 or less or something.
Yeah. He was like, it's literally cheaper to fly than it is to drive there and like waste the gas.
That's kind of slay.
Isn't that slay, Zena?
That's really slay.
It's slay, Zena. So yeah, I can't wait for you guys to come see the place and hang out.
It looks really cute.
Yeah.
It looks cute.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you say it.
Shell gave Vince and I, because we were very impatient, we wanted to see the place. She gave us a very in-depth tour of her apartment and how it's coming together. So
good.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's cute so far. We just need a couch, and then I swear that'll really pull things together.
Yeah. It was funny because Vince was even like, oh, Shell, like her room is so bland, like plain, because like your room, like back here, it's like you have things everywhere. It's like very you. So Vince was like, wow, your room's very like not you. It's like so bland. But obviously because you haven't like accumulated stuff yet, but I'm sure, and then you'll feel more cozy once you do, and it'll feel more homey.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely not like you to have these like bland walls and stuff.
Like bare walls.
Right.
I know. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of enjoying the minimalistic look, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like my room yet.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, the paintings that I did, I hate. Like, I'm definitely gonna like change those up in some way. So, like, only thing on my walls are gross. But I want to get like a cork board, like I had at home, and put like stuff on that to kind of like start collecting memories and everything like that. So,
yeah.
I think that'll be my next big purchase.
Right.
Yeah. And I have like Polaroids and stuff, but yeah, it's coming along. So that's me in a nutshell. But yeah, I'm excited to have these little meetings with you guys every week. It'll be so great.
It's kind of cute and gorgeous.
You know what it's kind of reminding me of? You know those horror movies where they're on like FaceTime and they can't like log off. They're like stuck, and then each one of them ends up dying somehow. Like the lights will go off. You
No,
guys know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys haven't seen those?
No, I
No.
have.
Are there
Okay.
many?
Yeah, there's a lot. It's like a big thing. It's a big
Oh.
thing. It's a really big thing.
Someone just comes out of the corner, like grabs me and rips me out or something.
Yeah, you'll like see somebody like smash their head into the computer and everybody just has to sit there and watch and be like, oh. Yeah, just like that. And then they'll be like, if you go away, you'll die next. Yeah.
Shelby's a horror movie freak.
I am. What can I say? I love it. I do. I really love it. So, but yeah, other than that, that's all I have.
Well, it's a lot more than what I have going on. So I love
Same.
listening to it all. But
Oh, well, good. Well, hopefully I have some more things. I had a meeting with a neuropsychologist to pick his brain a little bit. My aunt set that up for me and I met him. It was nice. So
That's
I'm kind of,
cool.
yeah, it was cool. It was fun to kind of like figure out my career path,
yeah,
which is what I've been thinking about a lot lately.
like start making those connections and
Yeah. So that was nice. And then I'm also in the works of getting a job at an addictions like a clinic, but like a facility, but the doctor's like emailing me and like asking, what qualifications do you have? Is this for clinical hours, observation? I'm like, I am not enrolled. I'm not a student. I just need a job. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
I want like that full-time 9 to 5, get it to in my bag. That's my era I'm in. You know what I mean?
You'll get it, girl.
Yeah.
Thanks, girl. I know I will. I feel it.
It'll all fall into place. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I feel
like you just got there. It'll come to you for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just been so overwhelming. It
Yeah.
really has been, but you know.
Here for it.
That's the era we're in. That's the era. Watch our last episode with our eras where we talked about that. That was episode 23.
Yes.
And now we're in episode 24.
24. That's
24.
6 months, right? Yeah. 6 times 4, 24.
Oh wow.
What's the connection there?
6 months worth
Weeks?
of episodes.
Oh,
Weeks
Yeah.
to months.
Yeah, weeks, 4 weeks in a month.
okay. We need to get like a 1-year celebratory cake.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We can each have one.
Charlotte hates cake.
Do I?
Do you remember when I was like, oh, when we get like 1,000 followers, we should get a cake? Charlotte's like, absolutely not. It's the stupidest idea.
You said 100.
Oh, okay.
And or like it was like maybe it was 1,000, but I was just like that's not very like big.
I say we're at like 84 on Instagram, so we're almost to 100.
Yeah, we really are. We're doing so good. But yeah, we should get cake for a year in July. July 26th. That's our anniversary.
Our anniversary, we can get a cake. I approve
Yay.
this message.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. All right. Should we move into our next segments?
Yeah.
So you said you have a new Hot Wheel situation. Is that true?
What? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot the name of it. That's why I called it hot. What did I call it? Hot
I don't remember.
remorse?
I don't remember.
No, I don't have any new ideas. Nothing fresh coming from this noggin.
Okay. I thought
Bland.
I thought you like texted a while ago saying that there was like we're gonna do something different for Hot Wheel.
Oh, just for the animation of it when it comes,
Gotcha.
not the actual process.
Okay. I thought maybe you had something like online.
Oh no.
That would be cool.
We did create a new screen. And cue that now. You guys just saw the new Hot Wheel animation.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay, cool. Charlotte's gonna grab it. Also, you guys, sorry if this is kind of a mess of like an episode. Like we're just getting used to it.
We're just chit-chatting.
We're just chit-chatting. So hope you enjoy just like our natural chit-chat. Wow, there she is. Oh, I miss her.
Okay. Who's spinning it? Am I spinning it since it's with me, or what's gonna be
I'll spin it. I think you should spin it, Char.
Okay.
Give it a little twirl. Who's answering?
I thought I would be.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, is
I
that
did the
cool?
last
Yeah.
one, I think.
Oh, this is what is the last lie you told?
Oh,
We need new questions. We really do.
I hate
Should I
that
spin
one.
again?
I say
Yeah.
you could spin again.
Okay.
We
ASMR.
give you approval.
Biggest regret. Oh, have I done this one before? I don't think so.
I don't
I don't
you
think
have.
so.
My biggest regret.
Share us your regret. What's Charlotte's regret? Share with us.
I feel like my biggest regret would be something to do with like college or something. Not that I regret, like, it's difficult. It's a complicated situation. But
Going to
like
college.
probably something with that, maybe like going to Boca Raton and trying to go to college there. I don't know. Maybe like not trying harder. It's just like a weird situation.
Okay.
But probably something with college.
What's your education?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't regret not having an education. I hated college. It was very depressing for me and
Mhm.
not really my jam. So I
Just
don't like
not your
regret
thing.
that. I think I just maybe regret how it all like went down because it was such a like low and depressing time.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But you know, it's all a learning thing. So I mean,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I could say the same. Yeah. If I had a regret, it would be school related as well. So I get it. Because it's that feeling like you feel like you could do better,
yeah, right.
but you just didn't.
You're a smart, kind, educated woman.
Yeah.
And college would have just accentuated it, but you're still all of that on your own. So it's okay.
Yeah. You're doing your own thing and they say college isn't even necessary anymore. As long as you have a skill and you can hone in on the skill, which you're doing with your photography, you're good, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't really care. Like, I don't have like that need for like a successful, crazy job in New York City.
Right.
But
Right.
you know,
For sure.
for sure.
Right.
I mean, if I hate college too, it sucks.
Sucked like more
College
than anything I've ever done.
sucks. College sucks. It really does. Yeah. Me facing my master's work. Nope. I wish I could just get paid to listen to people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just be the ear. I don't even have to say anything in return. Just be like, yeah,
Right.
I get you, girl. Have a great day. That'll be $200.
I'm so glad I'm done with college.
I got a job at
Right.
BetterHealth, and that's our sponsor.
BetterHelp. What a great segue. Yeah, I am so happy you guys are done with college. Seriously, like, what a relief off the shoulder pads.
Really got this baby today.
There's her diploma.
I need to get a little framey frame
Yeah, you do. You need a professional frame.
before I spill coffee on it or something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Anybody have a TMI? I have one.
Okay.
So on like my second day of work, it's not really that big. Second day of work, I left work and I was like talking to my mom on the phone. I was just itching my face. And there goes a huge eye booger, just crusty in my eyeball. And I worked all day like that, like meeting new people. And it was like, great.
You're not like close with anybody yet. So like no one's really going to tell you.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm like, maybe nobody saw it. But
Right.
it was kind of big. So
like a nice balled up one.
no, it was like crusty and long. Like that probably went from in
like a dog.
Oh no.
I don't get like eye crust like that, but I had a big one. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? And like half of it was white and half of it was green. Like it was tricolor.
Oh no.
Nobody told me. Nobody told me. So yeah, that's my TMI.
That's fun.
Right on.
Yeah, thanks.
I have one that happened earlier this week.
Share.
Okay. So on Monday, lunes, went to a friend's house and we were watching the Bucks game and we lost. So we're out of the playoffs. Wah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
We lost to the Cowboys. Anyways, so we ordered like pizza And you know how like when you order Papa John's, it comes with that garlic sauce?
Yeah.
Delicious.
I could drink that.
Dude, I know. I think we rated it on our scale one time, like really high on when we did like condiment stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyways, there was like one and I was like, y'all gonna eat this? They're like, nah, you can have it. I said, bet. So I had it with my pizza, you know, it's all fine. We get home later that night and like I'm like uncomfortable, like I can't fall asleep. All of a sudden, like a wave of nausea hits me and I'm like, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit hard.
Yeah.
So I went to the bathroom and I vomited like a lot. And I was like, I texted like everybody that we were with and I'm like, does anybody else feel sick? And they're like, no. And I pretty much got it down to the denominator that it was the garlic sauce. And even Vince was like, oh, it looks kind of thicker than usual. So it might've been bad.
Oh no.
So I ate like a whole cup of that garlic sauce and it was
Wait,
probably like,
you ate the whole cup?
oh, like not, don't say it like that.
That stuff is delicious. I don't
No,
know,
I'm just getting the story straight.
I mean,
not something I would
I
do.
ate most of it, you know, I dipped my pizza in it, my garlic
Of
knot,
course.
you know, and no, I was up for, and I was like, it was like vomiting. Like it wasn't just like a one and done. It was like a, I'm
Wow.
sick kind of vomit. And
Oh my
then
God,
like
they gave you old sauce.
Yeah.
probably, I think it
Oh
was
my
bad.
God.
It might've like sat out. I don't know. But then the next day I had diarrhea all day. So I kind of like went through it with that. So
That's like food poisoning
yeah.
or something.
I was like,
Oh
are you guys okay? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh.
Is that why you texted me that you were vomiting? You're like, yeah, I threw up.
Yeah.
I never asked.
Yeah, because
I
it's
think
normal.
Part of me was like, she just threw up.
I throw
Like,
up a lot.
Mads
So
just throws up like that.
yeah, like if I don't feel good, I throw up.
Yeah.
But this
Sorry
one
for
was
not
like
asking.
and it was obviously pizza and stuff, so it was like acidic and like the red sauce. So I had like heartburn and it was just really painful. So that sucked.
Holy shit.
But once it all got out of me, all through all the ends, I was completely fine. So I think it was a little touch of like food poisoning from that sauce for sure.
I feel like you could have like called them and requested your money back if you guys paid for it.
I should have.
Like, excuse me. What the fuck is in your garlic cups?
Yeah, that was rough. So.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's great.
Charlotte,
It
what's
cleared
yours?
me out.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, I got in a fight with a man at the dog park, like a screaming fight. And like he was a grown man and he came to the large dog park with a puppy, like a little pit bull puppy, and Graham like went up to the puppy and was like barking at him and he like wanted to play with him, and the dog rolls on his back. So he comes over and he's like, do you put your dog on a leash? And I'm like, no, not gonna do that. And he was like, you need to put your dog on a leash. Like your dog's aggressive. Like look, your dog made my dog go on his back. Da, da, da. I'm like, that's normal behavior. Like dogs go on their back. Like that's normal behavior. They're just like, he's, you know, and he was like, oh, I'll show your dog normal behavior. And he starts walking towards Graham and I go, touch my dog. I like, see what happens. And he's like, what are you going to do about it? And like, he got in my face, called me a stupid fucking bitch. He's like, I'm gonna go read the rules that like of the thing because aggressive dogs need to leave immediately. And I'm like, so I'm screaming back. I'm like, he wasn't being aggressive. Like he didn't do anything. And like, mind you, my dog is crazy. I'm not like gonna put, you know, he is a little bit of a crazy boy. But if he did anything, I would be the first to be so apologetic and like grab him and go. He literally was just trying to play with the dog. And I even looked it up. I'm like, what does it mean when dogs go on their back? It's like, they're literally just saying, oh, I'm no threat to you.
Yeah, I would say, isn't that like a vulnerable, like you're like, you're more comfortable. You're like, and they show
yeah, like,
tummy.
because it's like a thing, like, you know, if they're like, if they were scared or like felt in danger, they would want to protect their organs. So like so them putting themselves on their back is them being just like, I'm no threat to you.
Did you ask him like, why did you bring your small dog into the big dog side?
Yeah. So I was like, you have a puppy, like just don't bring your puppy into the large dog park. He goes, my dog is a large dog. He can be at the big dog park. And I was just like, first of all, my dog's a medium-sized dog. Your
Yeah.
dog weighs no more than 20 pounds. Like, you're an actual moron. And he's like cursing at me and stuff in front of his 2 little kids. So I was like, that's a really nice way to talk to a woman in front of your kids. And he's like, I'll talk however the fuck I want in front of my fucking kids.
He probably beats his wife.
Like, his wife
Mhm.
grabbed the kids and the dog and left because she was like so embarrassed. She's like,
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing. And it was, and I like, I talked to Skylar. I was like, I'm never going back to that dog park
I
again.
would have, yeah.
Yeah.
Shelby and I have had like issues with like older people at this dog park being just like absolute assholes. Like, their dog was aggressive and like bit Luna, and like it's just like the vibe there and the people that go there are so off, and like
It's not the vibe. Stop. Yeah, that dog park, like,
Ugh.
there's, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, people just do whatever they want. And like, there's aggressive people that come there, and it's like cliquey. It's like a hangout for like older people for some reason.
yeah, it's weird.
So weird.
Speaking of,
Speaking of dogs, Luna can
wow,
hear it.
I would have shot myself. I hate like that confrontation shit. I would have been shaking in my boots. Were you like shaking the rest of the day?
For like a little bit. I was just like more like in shock, and I just couldn't stop thinking about it because it was like just replaying in my brain.
So annoying. Yeah.
Just the way he was talking to you.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, like a lot of times when that happens, it's like I'm like in the wrong a little bit or like something, but I was like, I was not in the wrong at all. Like, this guy was like so out of line and just like so crazy for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just made such a scene. Luckily, there was like not really anyone around. There was like we were the last people in the dog park at that point. There was one lady that was coming in and one guy that was leaving. And the guy that was leaving reminded me of Skylar and I's old roommate, who's like a really big dude. And so he like was standing there with his dog. So I kind of felt like maybe he was just like hanging out to see, like, make sure everything was okay, kind of thing. Because Skylar was like, did nobody stick up for you? But no one was there. Right. And then the woman coming in, she's like, is it okay to come in? And I'm like, yes, this guy is just like being a psycho for no reason.
Oh, so it was like that large scale. Like, he was screaming.
We were screaming at each other from across the parking lot. Like, he was, because he's like screaming at me like, your aggressive dog needs to leave. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, he's not aggressive.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah, that dog park is so
really
bad.
nuts.
Oh my God. I can't believe that. I know I heard that story, but like still, it's still like just as unbelievable hearing it again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It really truly is unbelievable because it was like
Unbelievable.
Like nothing happened.
Oh,
and I've had Graham like get into it with dogs where like they play really rough, and like typically owners are like, oh no, like it's totally fine, like that they're just dogs playing, like like people know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wonder if this is like his first dog, because
like a new fresh puppy that he paid $5,000 for, and he's like, why would you take him to the dog park if you just you're over that crazy about it?
So annoying. Yeah, grow up, or just take your dog out back, like, or you're stupid and don't have a backyard.
You're very stupid.
Yeah, just some men, they just just people are so entitled. Like, that dog clearly needed to be in the smaller dog park. And they have like a weight limit too. Like, you're supposed to check the weight of your dog, like know the weight of your dog, to know where to put your dog. Like, it's simple.
Graham weighs 45 pounds. So he's like pretty small. Like, that's like that is a medium-sized dog.
Skinty.
And when my dog is 4 times the size of your dog, I'm sorry, your dog is not a large dog that should go to the dog park. Like,
yeah, that's funny.
Use your visual awareness. Like, look at the other dogs in there.
Takes a pug in there. This is a big dog.
Still, they were just like, he just wanted to play with him. He literally just like ran up to him quickly. So the dog goes on his back because he's like, whoa, this is a lot. I'm a puppy and I don't know how to act in this situation.
Oh yeah. And then you like feel
barking at him because he's like, get up, let's play.
Right.
And the guy could not handle that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well,
that sucks.
I'm glad Graham and you're okay.
Yeah.
I pulled out my freaking taser. I said, zzz, get away from me.
And it was like one of those situations where I was like, that makes me want to go get a gun, because I'm like, because That's one thing. It's like I cannot have like a big mouth and be this confrontational and not. And
I've said, say it again. Say it again.
Well, it's just like because like you don't know how crazy people are.
And like, what if he was alone and he like tried to hurt you or something?
Or
if it was
hurt my
with his wife
dog?
or kids, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to shoot someone, but I
so
can
scary.
like at least like threaten him enough to
Right.
like know that I can protect myself.
Right.
You just have it on a holster. You just like uncover
I
your
open
shirt.
carry.
You're like, listen, you don't want to fuck with me. And you just pull your shirt up.
And another thing too, though, is like shit like this does not happen when I'm with Skylar. No one is going to mess with Skylar, but for some reason, people think they could take it out on me and like I will just take it. And it's like, no, I'm sorry. I am not gonna just because I'm like a little girl does not mean that I'm just gonna take your shit. Like
she's a Scorpio, ladies and gentlemen. She ain't taking it.
Yeah. Good for you, girl. I'm proud of you for standing your ground.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I would have shot myself. I'm proud of
you. Yeah, me too. That would have ruined my day, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It really would.
I think it was also like just one of those situations where like I was in a really good mood and I was like, I'm not like gonna ruin my mood and be like, oh sure, I'll take my dog and leave because you told me to.
Right.
And because I'm not in the mood to be confrontational right now. I was like, no, bring it on, guys.
I've had a tough week. Don't want to mess with me.
I'm here to have a great day.
Yeah.
Messing that up.
Stuff like that only happens when you're having a great day. Like when you're having a phenomenal day.
Yeah. It's like,
that's when the crows come in.
That my phone died. So I was like, oh, if something actually did go down, I would have been screwed because I wouldn't have been able to call 911.
I can see the headline now, like woman murdered after dog barks at his dog. Dog altercation leads to young woman being slain. Local Palm Harbor.
Oh my gosh. No, but seriously, if he touched my dog, it would have been a very different story. I would have went crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny. I'd love to see that on like World Star. You just like jacking this guy.
World Star. It would have been
World Star.
It would have been bad.
I'm glad his wife was embarrassed.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah. So and he was wearing a jacket, like a Panthers jacket, like his kids and like youth sports.
God, that's so aggravating.
Nice father figure.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you're just the worst.
I love when guys or just anybody in general speaks up like that and they think they're so right and then they're so blatantly wrong. Mm-hmm. That butters my corn. That happened to me.
Satisfying.
It is. That happened to me.
That they went home and Googled like, oh, like when my dog goes on my back, like da 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 da, and it like clear as day says like, oh no, that's super normal.
They probably did, but he probably didn't accept it.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I would love to hear his side of the story too, because I'm sure it's very different, but that's exactly what happened.
You just say that Graham was loud and aggressive. Like everybody has a different definition of aggressive dog, I guess.
Fight your dog, like nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could go off.
I know. Graham is a stallion though. This is his world. We're all living in it. He really is. He's so funny. But yeah, do you guys remember the game that we went to? The Blue Jays game where we all went there? Mm-hmm. When I was trying to find my seat, me and Joey got there super early and we were sitting and the guy was like, "This is my seat." And I'm like, "No, sir. Here's my ticket." And he goes, "Yeah, that's over there." And he was just being a complete cock. And then, so we're like, okay, so we get up and Joey and I are standing because our seats were just robbed. And then the guy's like, he said something to me. He was like, "You thought you were so right, huh?" Oh, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then the wife is like, what the fuck? And then the whole crowd, I felt so good in this moment. Everybody behind me was like, bro, you're in the wrong section. Your section is over there. You just took their seats.
And he was like some backup. So that's nice.
Yeah. The whole stadium, baseball players
went wild.
They went wild. They were like, "You're wrong." And then they just like huff and puff and walk away. And the guy had kids with him. And it's like, you're so embarrassing.
Like, you thought you were right, huh?
Yeah. And it's like, that's like such an
Entitled.
embarrassing moment. Yeah. So entitled. And it's like, you don't like, just be respectful. Like, don't come out of the gate like a cock. Obviously
Yeah,
I
even
was
if you genuinely think you're right, I would be like,
Yeah.
oh, let me check my ticket too, just to like confirm, you know,
or like, let's get like somebody who works here to help us out. But no, they immediately think that they know everything. And like, I was sassy, of course, because you're taking my seat. I know I'm in the right seat. I got up anyway because this dude was a bitch. And of course, he's a Yankees fan.
We had like 6 seats reserved.
Yeah. We literally had like a full row. And this guy's like, no, me and my wife and my 2 kids. This is ours.
Ridiculous.
Fucking idiot. So embarrassing. I hope that keeps him up at night. I get it. Terrible.
he probably blocked it out. It was so embarrassing for him.
I know. Just be nice, people. Just be nice.
Be nice.
I can't wait to come up with the title of this episode. We talked about so much different stuff.
No, right?
Just be nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, I think that wraps it up for this episode.
We did it. Our first Zoom
virtual meeting.
Zoom era.
This is actually a little bit easier than it is in person, unfortunately.
I guess we'll see like how it all transfers to edit it for you guys. So we'll see how that goes. But
yeah, awesome. Well, who's doing the outro today? We didn't plan that.
Thanks for watching.
We love you.
Thanks for sticking
Like,
around.
comment, subscribe.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think about this new way of doing things. If you have any suggestions,
any feedback, let us know. Check out our social media. Y'all have been a little dry on there lately, so go ahead and give us some love.
Where y'all at?
Where y'all at? Y'all were there. Come back.
Where y'all at? For sure. All right. Cool. I guess that wraps it up for the Departed episode 1.
Yeah.
Zach and Cody. What is
it's like the crossover episodes?
Yes.
It's like when Hannah
Sweet
Montana
Life
and Sweet Life like had a conjoin. This is like Florida and Arizona conjoining.
Sweet Life.
That's so Sweet Life.
That's so USA. That's so sweet Southern Alabama.
Florida. I meant New York. Sorry.
New York, Louisiana.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. We're going to stop rambling now and we're going to go. So we will see you next week. We love you so much. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful week. Mwah.
Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.